No one wants to.
Alright,
Did you say
Guess
no
not, I
one or
guess.
Noah? Did
No
you
one.
throw Noah? I thought you threw Noah under the fucking bus. Which
Oh,
I
I
do
would
all the
do
time, but let's see. We got into a fight with a lady stuck in the tree who I'm sure wasn't important at all.
Mhm.
I don't even remember who she was.
Yeah,
Lulu, Lalonde.
Lululemon.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, she wore a yellow cape.
Yeah.
Yellow cape.
Yeah, she's the mustard bitch. And so
She had some weird feud with Blue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was weird.
it was someone that was blue. Anyway, she was stuck in a tree and she came out and she's like, her, I'm just gonna be evil. And we're like, stop that shit. And so we got in a fight. And we killed her.
I
And then
can feel the rage coming on. Not rage, just like the pure like disappointment of like,
Intense judgment.
my
can't laugh at it.
my recaps are bad and now you pull this shit.
So then like
Sure.
some wizard dude showed up.
Actually crying.
Governicus, and he went like boobly doobly doo and made her into like an anger monster.
Yeah, that actually happened.
The all these elemental things was like, hey, you're not on the fucking path, and I'm like a park security guard, so I'm gonna come beat you up.
That is.
That's surprisingly not inaccurate.
Okay, so the park rangers came.
Yes. They fought each other for a bit and they just sucked because I mean they're park rangers. They're not getting paid great. They're essentially just Paul Blart Mall cops.
Except in the woods.
Yes. Blue decided to become a mime. Leo had problems because he's a good boy and wanted to stay on the path. But he was a big good boy who couldn't be on the path. And I don't know, we ended up winning. Prim waved around her stick, and now we're racing.
Oh, don't forget, Evan was brain dead for part of it.
I don't see how that was different than normal.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
Fair.
that was a shit post, Alicia. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Chris, can I hear your notes on this?
That's what I got. What I got written down right here. Pretty accurate.
I should probably do a recap for the one shot we did on Thursday.
Oh my god, what happened?
So, we were a bunch of random people, either wandering travelers or mercenaries, who were...
The reason this happened is I had the flu.
Yeah.
Right.
So Noah wasn't there for the whole thing, so this is also kind of new for him, to start at least. We were all given some sort of like ceremonial dagger thing to give to some blacksmith in Hearthengard.
Nobody we know.
No one we knew. So we all came in individually. Who was the first one? The bard? Rollo?
Rollo
what does
was
he look like? I forget.
Rollo was a rogue.
Oh, rogue.
Yeah.
She wanted to play a bard.
He was just colorful as fuck, so he looked like a bard.
Okay.
Remember, Lindsay didn't know how sneak attack worked.
Let me get the picture of him real quick. Hold on. It just describes him perfectly.
Let me go get. Do you know?
I can't find it.
I know what it is.
I know who.
Here,
Yeah, please get it because I don't know.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it because this is kind of important on like who she is, who she
Mhm.
decided that this character looks like?
Mhm.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Oh no, is it Ted?
Like they
No.
look like this character, and so I'm just gonna use this character.
It's
Hey,
great.
this is what he looks like, and there you go. Follow Justin.
Oh my
Like,
god,
I-
he
I
looks like
don't-
a
That's
Apollo
a
Justice.
The fucking road.
Yeah.
That's
I,
alright.
I joined.
Yup.
I joined late, and that's what I saw. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's Lindsay's character. Before
Um,
even.
So
We
she
called
walks in, and it's Spirit and I'm so bad with names. Hold on.
Whatever his guy.
Erica.
Erica, thank you. Erica have to deal with her, and then Josh comes in, and he's playing a goblin crossbow expert.
He's playing a goblin
Gangster?
boss. Was it New Yorker accent?
New
Yeah,
Yorker,
it
yeah.
was New Yorker accent goblin.
Mm-hmm. He walks in, and the way that he shows his dagger is that he throws it between the two women and hits the wall, and they both start freaking out, being like, Rose is gonna burn this place fucking down. Like, oh my god, he's gonna kill us. And then Paladin walks in to this absolute chaos and is like, what is happening? Oh, I'm okay. I don't know what's happening right now.
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn,
Yes.
Black Dragonborn, yeah. Super polite, like, doesn't talk a lot, but like, the stern,
is that
solid.
Coral?
Yes,
That was
that's Coral.
Yeah.
Called
And
it.
then Rose comes in, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking murder you.
You're all idiots.
You're all idiots. Get out of my place. Go to the back. And then my girl just kind of like is walking up the
Hi
path
guys.
when everyone's like walking out. So she just like joins the group without saying anything and just kind of watches. So they get led to a shed, which my girl tries to open the door and her hand passes through the knob. And then she tries to push on the door and falls straight through and lands on her fucking face.
Great.
And then Coral is like, I'm gonna go in too, and then trips over Naminia and falls on her, almost.
I
Yeah.
was in your foot.
It was pretty fucking great. And we go in, and it's the the Jadahawks. The Jadahawks.
Oh, okay.
So we all get like green bandanas to wear, and we get introduced to Geralt, and he explains that
Gerald. His name is Trakar. Wow.
fuck, I've been watching too much Witcher.
Clearly.
I
mean, he might as well be Gerald.
He might no. He's not.
He's not as cool.
He
but
talks too much.
Yes, like I said, he's not as
He's
cool.
not a stoic
Yeah.
video game protagonist.
He doesn't enough. He just go Literally the entire I have to go back and watch everything to count how many times. Anyways,
Okay.
he goes into the plan, and the plan is that Gale is in the Colosseum, and the main group is gonna go and try to break him out to cause a distraction, so our group can sneak into one of the locations that the Temple of Cord is keeping the children. And he explains that whenever the children go in, they're not seen for a long time, and whenever they come out, they're like war-hungry beasts. So,
Mhm.
our job is to go in, get as much information as we can, and if possible, find a sword with no blade on it, and get out. So we're like, yeah, okay, cool. We decide to try the stealthy way. So
Trakar.
Jakar starts the plan, distracts the guard in front of the door, and runs off. And we go down into the stairway that goes down underground. First level, there's a door, and everyone else but Naminia runs by it, and she quickly takes a peek inside and sees that there is 2 guards by the door and a child chained. Did she see the chains at first? I don't think so.
She saw it on his hands.
Yeah, chained to the desk, reading a book out loud.
The floor,
Floor.
but yes.
Yeah.
There was a nun too.
So she convinces everyone that we're gonna get this boy out, and the barbarian slash monk, right? The Dragonborn is like, okay, I'm
Yeah,
going
barbarian
to
slash monk. Yes.
I'm going to knock on the door politely. And then once they open the door, I'm going to punch them in the face and knock them out. Right? That was the plan. So a third figure in the room comes over and opens the door, and it is a nun, an older nun. So
Oh my God.
she doesn't punch him in the face. He kind of stands there and looks at her and is like, "Oh yes, I was sent here to help you." Because he doesn't want to punch an older woman in the face. And
Okay.
she sees what the fuck was
The
his
goblin.
name? The goblin, and
He's got a short,
Crossbow.
light crossbow
Yeah.
in his hands, like aimed at the
at the door.
doorway.
So the media immediately just pushes her into the room and like maces one of the guards in the face and knocks him out. And we all rush into the room and close the door. Someone else knocks out the other guard, and we begin talking to this nun who's like, "What the fuck is happening?" And then the Dragonborn walks over to the child and tries to take a book away from him, successfully doing so, but there was a lot of resistance against it, and once he does, the kid flips out and like flips over the desk and restrains against all the chains against him now that we can see it's against his feet, and is just screaming and won't stop. So Minnie, I'm talking a lot.
Your character.
My character casts calm emotions on him because of course she can. She's a Hestia cleric, so of course she has calm emotions on her.
Good, sweet, calm emotions.
Great. It works so good on children.
Pure and innocent.
And so she starts to explain that they're just here. Her job is to keep the kids preoccupied so they don't fucking rage quit like they did. And she is against what is happening. Like, the kids go down and then something happens and they come back and they're different and she doesn't know what's happening. So once the calm emotions wears off, the kid just sits there looking lifeless. So while the others are talking to Nun, Minnie goes over to the boy and does a medicine check and rolls a 21 and then rolls an Arcana and gets a natural 20. Blessed. And it turns out that Amon taught Minnie about the sins and had all these different religious and lessons about like the sins and everything that's happened, and she realizes that this kid is very wrathful.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I, out of character, put 2 and 2 together, and because I rolled so high in character, I also put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, we learned that there is...
Argentus is infusing these kids with wrath.
Yes. Don't know how yet, so I was like, okay, we need to keep going. We'll be back for you guys later.
Gerald.
Mm-hmm.
Little Gerald.
Yeah. We continue going down, not freeing the kid and leaving the nun to watch over the boy, because we're like, yeah, we'll come get you when we're going back out. We keep going, there's a bunch of cells.
I want to stress one thing.
Yeah.
They had 20 minutes.
Yeah, we had 20 minutes to do all this.
They had 20
There was a
minutes.
time
Like,
pressure.
Sorry, I forgot.
The Jade Hawks were running the distraction, but we're like basically attempting like smash and grab on Gale.
Yep.
And so they only had 20 minutes before the guards start realizing something's up.
Yep. So after spending like 8 to 10 minutes talking to the nun, we continue going down the stairs. It's not a very long corridor, so we get to another hallway that has a bunch of like open barred chained like cells. And inside there's a mixture between normal looking kids who are like look like they have given up on life, and kids who are in a complete rage. there was one particular cell that was covered in gore and blood. So, of course, my girl stopped to look inside. And there was a single boy in there who was in change. And once he saw her slow down, he like jumped at the front of the cage.
The bars.
Yeah, the bars, and was like trying to fucking rip her apart. And it was very unsettling, and we kept going, and we walked up to a door, and it had some sort of symbol on it that wasn't completed yet, and I failed my religion shit, so I have no idea what the fuck that symbol is. I'm betting it's the symbol of the sins, but I have no idea. It's probably is that. And we go into the door, and there's a priestess praying in front of a room that is half vanished into like this darkness with 4 children chained to something in the darkness. So how does the combat start? Does he aggro on us?
The barbarian monk, Coral's character, decided to throw a javelin and missed.
Oh yeah, yeah. He upset her greatly because of the shit he was saying, and he threw a javelin, and then we started fighting him. And the kids all got up and started doing like that rage thing that the kid in cell did, but they couldn't quite get to us because of the chains. And then there was 2 hellhounds or something, and him. So we were all fighting him. Guard drakes. And it was going okay. It looked like we were about to win, and then he did some sort of summoning ritual. And you want to guess who the fuck showed up? Why don't you take a guess?
Hatred?
Nope. Yes? Yes.
Pride. Oh, it's hatred.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I thought you were gonna say something else. Yeah, hatred fucking showed up. The big ass token of hatred, and I just like out of game to the rest of everyone. I'm like, we're fucking dead. We were level 7, by the way.
Oh dear.
So we're like, yeah, we're fucking dead. So
The kids were chained to hatred, by
Yeah.
the way.
the
That's
darkness disappeared, and we saw the kids chained to hatred. And on the kid's turn, did he get absolved into hatred? Did he just die?
One of the kids died.
Yeah.
So to start the ritual, whatever the priest did to wake up hatred, because
Mhm.
when they came in, they heard like a slow growl,
Mm.
as if something large was asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And what the priest did was immediately flame strike one of the kids to start the ritual. The kid
Oh.
like evaporated and vanished.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
after that, the darkness went away, and there was just a loud roar,
hmm
and the darkness went away, and hatred was there, and all the kids were chained up to hatred.
Yes.
Oh god.
So immediately after that, the goblin ran, just fucking booked it.
Understandably.
Fair. You know, this is
Understandably, yeah.
fair.
He was like half HP, and like was like, I'm not fucking dying for this, so just fucking booked it. The Dragonborn's turn was next, and Naminia was really close to hatred, so he picked her up and started running with her, and she started struggling against him because a child died. She
I will save the
needed to
children.
save the other ones. So she started struggling. And then it was Hatred's turn, and he ran up to the rogue and fucking.
He did not run.
Oh right, he tore a void into space, stepped through it, and appeared in front of the rogue, and then beat the shit out of him and almost killed him. Downed him in 3 hits. 2 hits. 3?
It was 3 because she dodged.
Yeah. Luckily, or else like fuck. Would have killed her. So yeah. And then Naminia healed her, and he dimension doored fucking straight out of everything to the entrance, just like yeeted, and was like, nope, I'm out. And so we all started running from Hatred, who started following us, slamming through walls, and Naminia was like, all these children we can't save. As we ran past all of them, and we got up the stairs, and I think the goblin called up to the nun, and the nun looked at the kid that was chained up still, and looked at the Hatred, looked at the kid, looked at the Hatred, and just fucking bolted. And of course, Naminia ran into the room and tried to fucking break the chains. Failed.
Oof.
Dragonborn came into the room and dragged her out kicking and screaming, and they all got out, and then as soon as they got out, the entire building just crumbled into itself.
Oh my god.
Your brother's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So we all go back to the hideout. Naminia is just kicking and screaming the entire way. All the other ones are like, what the fuck just happened? And we meet the leader of the Jakar, thank you. And he informs us that their mission did not go as planned either. He looked like he was about to fucking die. And he said that couldn't understand why Gale would fight him so hard and why he wouldn't come with them. Out of game we know it's because Gale is seduced by this bitch somehow and is under
Source-immolated.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then we all just kind of sit here, and that's the end of the one shot.
Oh my god, Chris.
I was screaming at him after it. I was so mad.
So all in all, everything's fine.
Everything's fine. And then Lindsay just like very politely was like, yeah, so does this affect your main game campaign in any way? I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'd almost be more concerned if the guy was just like, nah, I just came with this for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evan's. I think if Evan finds out about this whole thing, he's gonna rip Argentus limb from limb. I think I'm gonna.
You mean he's going to use his sin?
I don't know. That's the thing. How far into the sin am I gonna go?
It's okay.
You know that sounds a lot like hatred.
Just give in to your sin. Let it take you over.
No.
Give in.
No, at this point, I think
other sexy versions of other characters.
No. At this point, I think it's going to be the righteous judgment.
Boo! Boo!
Yeah.
Wrath.
So after those two recaps, let's keep playing. Everything's
So yeah,
fine.
back to more happier days.
Everything's
You guys
fine.
saved the Eladrin,
Yep.
the Fey Elves,
Mhm.
and they're having a bunch of fun. Question: Are you guys running with them?
Yeah.
I guess
Sure.
we have to.
I mean, trying
He
to
doesn't
keep up.
run.
Yeah, because Leo is exhausted.
Right. But it hasn't affected my speed yet,
Okay.
technically.
Well, it kind of did because everybody's gonna roll athletics for me that wants to run.
Okay.
I think you're going the same speed as Blue, who's just walking.
Oof.
Prim
All
just
right.
sees these two fucking take off and is like, I need to catch up. Just doesn't. Both of you, can you calm the fuck down?
No,
Maybe.
apparently not.
Alex, are you gonna roll?
Maybe.
I do have dash as a bonus action, so this makes sense.
Okay, I want to point out that dashing doesn't happen out of combat.
I know. But
That's why
It's-
I'm making you guys roll athletics.
I know it's literally something on my sheet called Fleet of Foot, though. So
He
all
was
right.
doing pretty good for exhausted boy.
Yeah. So in Blue, you just refuse to run, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not fucking running.
Okay. So a couple of things about the Eladrin that you've noticed as you guys are running along. They are having a blast, having the time of their lives. They seem to be kind of not quote unquote one with the woods itself, but they seem to have a lot of prowess when it comes to getting through, especially using like this kind of blinking teleportation thing whenever they come across an obstacle. And you're noticing as you guys are moving along that there's a lot of similarities to you guys' time in the Feywild when it comes to like the natural ambiance. Like there seems to be some kind of attraction of kind of Fey spirits and glowing lights and small maybe fairies or creatures that are too small to be disruptive.
Oh, is there maybe plant life from the Feywild?
I'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
Flowers?
Flowers?
I did do this, but we're not there yet.
Okay,
You guys haven't made it there yet.
fine.
Flowers?
Fine.
So Evan and Saris, are you guys joining in the game, or are you guys just running?
So I don't think Ferris would be like, I'm gonna sprint to the finish, but I think she's gonna make sure everyone's okay.
Okay, and Evan.
Once he starts to keep up with some of them, starts to have more fun, and then actually will join in the race now.
Okay.
The contest.
So I need Evan to roll a survival as well, and then I'll get to everybody. All right, cool.
It's a healthy competition.
So
It's sports, man.
starting from the top, Evan, you pick up pretty much pretty much where direction they're going, and you start seeing like this kind of path, kind of similar to the one that they had around the tree. And you see that the Eladrin are not following the path, but they're like following along it, so they basically take shortcuts. But since you have found the path, you just sprint as hard as you can on it,
Right.
and you're able to keep up and keep ahead.
Okay.
And you're the first one to see the actual Eladrin village.
Cool.
Prim, you go about 15 seconds of running before
Yeah.
you're like, okay, I can't do this.
Oh boy.
And so you fall back with Blue, and a couple of the older Eladrin see that you're like not keeping up and become good sports and basically lead you and say, we'll be last with you. Somebody's got to lose.
Wow.
Yeah, I could wild shape, but they're being so nice. I could have wild shaped into like a fucking super fast creature, but
Saris,
Yeah.
you how am I gonna express this 29 correctly?
I don't know. I don't.
So your main focus is making sure everyone is okay. So you're less concerned about being ahead and more concerned about making sure that everybody around is
maybe shepherding. Or...
keeping to the area. So mid run, you shift into your blue draconic form
Yeah,
and
do that
use
for a
the
minute.
speed to pretty much like move back and forth between the herd of Eladrin and party members to make sure everybody's okay. The Eladrin don't even seem to bat an eye at your transformation.
Well, that's nice.
They okay, it's less that they're odd and more like, oh, this is your true power. All right, I guess I have to go even harder now.
Uh-huh.
I could beat a dragon.
Uh-huh.
Leo, this is a jog, just like any other jog. You don't see what the big rush is, so you're like, all right, training time.
Yeah,
And you're
pretty
pacing
much.
yourself because you're exhausted, but not really. You're just tired.
It's not as bad as it used to be.
Mm-hmm. And yeah. Blue.
Mhm.
You're walking, of course,
Oh yeah.
and Story is on your head, and again, Story hasn't been very active.
Mhm.
She just keeps staring out west.
Mhm.
And eventually, about halfway through this run, she takes off.
Okay. Where does she? I'm guessing she goes west.
Mm-hmm.
Well. Can I see any of my party members right now?
Prim's next to you.
Mhm.
She fell behind and eventually just gave up.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk.
Blue's gonna. Can anyone else see Story or? Is she completely invisible?
Yeah, no, she's been visible for a while, ever since you came back from the
Shadowfell.
the Shadowfell.
Okay. I'm gonna call out to her first and be like, "Where are you going? Can you please come back?"
You get the vague sense of curiosity from her. Like, if there was an emotion to put on the feeling that you're getting back from her,
Mm-hmm.
it's just pure curiosity.
Blue's gonna look over at Prim and be like, Story just took off in that direction. I'm gonna go try to catch her. I'll catch up with you guys. I don't know where we're going.
I think Lucy jumps on your shoulder.
Oh, perfect. All right, I'll catch up with you guys.
Okay, be careful.
Of course. A couple feet into the forest, now that she's finally away from a crowd, she's crying again.
So, Blue,
Mm-hmm.
we'll do yours first because yours is relatively easy.
Okay.
The about maybe 15-20 minutes of walking and following Story,
Mm-hmm.
because you have a vague sense of where she is.
Yeah.
You get to a kind of cliff valley,
Okay.
and you get to the edge, and Story is sitting like at that edge. And you look down the cliff and see what she's seeing, and it's massive. There is a large scar on the land, just like as if something impacted right beyond the valley, and there's just a giant black scar, smoldering hole.
Like a comet?
As if there were a comet had hit there, but you don't see anything at the center. You just see the impact crater.
Blue walks over to Story and looks at the thing, and she says, she's like, "You came out here for a hole?"
Roll an insight. So, the impression that you're getting is that Story is very interested in what is here, and you have the sense that she thinks that this wasn't here. It maybe not even moments ago.
Oh, okay.
You're not exactly sure like how long she thinks it wasn't there, but like this is new.
Blue kind of sighs and she says, "Do you have any way for us to get into the center of the hole that doesn't require a long trek? I want to check this out with you, but also I'm hoping they have booze, and I still need to drown my sorrows."
She gives you like this kind of vague shrug, and then does the cat kind of prepare to pounce, and then leaps into the sky.
Okay.
A few moments later, after she jumps in, she leaps into the sky, she disappears, and a kind of a ray of stars appears in the sky, even though it's barely it's coming on sunset, dusk.
Mm-hmm.
And they slowly come down towards you, and it forms into a very large story.
You made me walk when I could have had the coolest fucking ride this entire time. You've been riding on me.
You made me.
So the smugness that you get is palpable.
Can we? Okay. You know, I'm getting on. I want booze. I'm getting on.
So when you step onto like this story, this large story form, you feel like you're stepping on clouds. There's no like actual density, yeah, to her. There's not like, it's not like a body that you're touching. It feels more like you're stepping on air.
Mm-hmm.
And when she takes off, it just feels like you're flying, but like you're not sitting on anything.
I think Blue is actually kind of exhilarated by this. Like, there have been a couple times after the fight where she's actually been feeling a little bit better, and this is definitely one of them. Because this is like her fucking dream right here. This is the coolest shit. She's riding a shooting star, so I think she kind of, momentarily at least, kind of lets go a bit.
So, the other thing that I will mention, is that you get the same. You've had the same feeling before, very long time ago. Back when you
I
were
got
about
shot out
to
of a
leave,
cannon.
you back when you were first leaving Graves Point,
Mhm.
Verona came to you to teach you a lesson.
Yes. That's where I got her
and-
ability thing.
Yes, and when she did this, or when she was giving you your lesson, she kind of pushed you into this very large galaxy of stars, and you
Mhm.
were just sitting there floating. And you not sure you weren't sure before, like, how you were able to float when you were just like literally just standing moments before.
Mhm.
But that same weightlessness is the exact same feeling that you're feeling right now.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't think she's scared at all. Like, I think she's just absolutely loving this.
And eventually the ride stops, but she does a couple loops and swirls around the crater and lands not at the center, but I'd say about 50 feet away.
Mhm.
And you, now that you're far closer,
Mhm.
you can now see that there was something at the center of the crater.
Okay.
There is a rather large, not large, but about a globe-sized circle, bumpy. What our word would be comet or meteorite,
Mhm.
and it's looks like it's made out of some kind of silvery metal.
Okay. How big is it, you said?
It's about your average globe.
Okay. Blue will walk over to it. Is it like hot anywhere near?
No,
Okay.
there hasn't been any like smoke rising from anything at all.
Well then she's gonna do the first thing that pops in her head, which is walk over and poke it.
All right, so you walk over and poke it, and it kills you immediately. No,
Yeah. Oh.
No, you'll just slowly die of heavy metal poisoning. It's fine.
Woo!
I
I am the bard.
As you come over, what you just poke it with your hands, or?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so you come over and you like kind of tap it with your finger a little bit, and as you tap it, it immediately begins to crack and falls to pieces.
Oh. Is Story nearby?
Yep, Story's still there.
Is she over where I just tapped the thing?
She's maybe like 10 or 15 feet away from you, but yeah.
Blue scoots in front of it. There's nothing here. We should go back.
Lucy meows from your shoulder.
Shh, don't tell her.
As the
Don't ruin this.
as like you're like backing up away from it, you hear a very soft chirp.
I look back in the hole.
There is a very, very, very small creature trying to pull out of it.
Shot
What
chicken.
is,
You're a
what is
mama.
it? What is it?
It looks like a dragon.
Your mama.
Does it look like a star dragon or just a normal dragon, Chris?
It looks
Wow.
like a normal dragon.
What color?
It's platinum.
Why do you keep giving me fucking baby dragons, Chris?
Why is those? Oh.
Um,
Oh.
gonna-
no.
Is it the
Go back
reincarnation of
over
Bahamut? Is it the reincarnation of Bahamut?
Oh crap.
the platinum dragon and like look down at it, like get on, crouch down next to it, and she's like,
Chris.
It just sits
story,
there.
help, help,
Responsibility.
help. I poke it again.
It attempts to bite your finger, but like it's just nomming.
Help,
Gumming you.
help. The story come over.
I mean, Story comes over, but she doesn't do anything.
Story, you're a dragon. Do something.
You're
Story be like, fuck you.
lol.
LOL, no.
Dragon it. I don't know.
Bruh.
You get the vague sense that she's asking, like, what do you want me to do? Eat it?
No.
Nom.
Don't eat it, but like I don't know what to do with a baby dragon. Do something. You're a god. Do something.
Okay, so
No
the
you?
the answer to what you just said is pretty much your own words right back at you.
Dear God. Do something.
You are the worst sister. And she's like she's like trying to figure out a way to pick it up, and I think she ends up like grabbing it by its tail and holding it up.
Jesus.
It's like wriggling around, but it's not like it doesn't seem to be distressed. It's just like
I think Lucy puts a paw on your face and just meows kind of angrily.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh yeah. Do you want to take care of the dragon? Huh? Do you
Meow.
want to take care of it?
And-
I apparently am the god here.
Prim has to change Lucy, right? Lucy can't change on her own.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I guess Prim knows now. And she turns into...
No, you're too far. You're too far away.
Fuck.
Yeah.
She can't do any shit. She just meows
Once
at
you get within 100 feet, you'll immediately know.
Okay, she just meows at you like, I can't fucking do shit.
Have I noticed in my shepherding that blue is gone?
Yes.
I put the baby in my bag.
Oh my god.
A bag baby.
What's in your bag?
I fucking
A
look at it.
baby.
If your money's in
A
there, it's gone.
knife,
If your
some
money's in there,
needles.
it's gone.
I mean,
don't
it
have
would be, but I have 9 fucking gold, so good fucking luck.
We have no money.
I'm behind 7 proxies.
Remember what fucking platinum
Oh,
baby feet?
Kaylin's platinum's in there.
Oh
The
shit,
singular
it's gone.
platinum.
Fucking gone, dude.
That's fine.
Kaylin's gonna be so upset.
Wait, did she immediately spend hers?
I did immediately spend mine before too.
Kaylin's gonna be so fucking upset.
Listen, Blue wouldn't know.
No, Blue would not
She-
know.
She's like, if I put this in the bag, that's a problem for later.
Cool.
All right. So
Out
story
of sight, out of mind.
story looks like she is mounting. Oh, by the way, what were you guys gonna do with what's her bitch face?
A prisoner.
Yeah.
Theater.
Rita, were you carrying her? Because the second I took off, I dropped anything.
I guess I am fucking carrying her.
You got her
So-
like a backpack, all right?
Yeah.
While
no,
going
we're-
on a
I
jog.
put her in the blue red. That's just Blue's head sticking out of the bag when I carry Blue.
So Blue puts the baby dragon in her bag, and she looks around. Is there anything else here of note?
Only the platinum thing that it came
Eggshell?
out of.
The rock.
I'll collect that too.
All right, it's rather heavy, but it's not heavy enough to be affect you at all.
Okay. She looks back at Story and she's like, is there anything else? I'm not becoming an orphanage. I want you to know that.
Story thinks about it, then slams her hand into the ground, and like it looks like she's digging,
I
and
swear
then
to-
pulls out a very small groundhog.
I'm not taking care of it.
The fuck?
All right, she drops it. It looks like she's. If a dragon could grin, that would be it.
Listen, I'm miserable. I want to go there and drink, and I can't because I have a baby now.
That's a mood.
You're gonna have to babysit. I'm gonna go out partying.
She sighs and then like puts her like her head down for you to get on, and then just opens her mouth.
Ah.
Story, no.
She's waiting.
Story, no.
You're
Cannot
not
eat
eating the baby.
Don't eat the baby.
She rolls her eyes, and you get the you suddenly get the an image, and the image is there are some animals out there that carry their young in their mouth.
Meow.
Yeah.
But Story isn't one of them. She's going to eat the baby.
I mean, I already have it in my bag. I was just planning on flying that way with it in the bag. Are you gonna drop it
Drop it.
while we're flying?
Just rolls her eyes.
Blue's just gonna get out. She's like, it could stay in the bag. It's fine, as long as it's not, you know. But when I get sad later, and I want to go partying, and get drunk, like we
eat it.
should have been doing this whole adventure. Do you realize how little party? She's just starts ranting as
Yeah, story takes off like not even before you even started, just immediately. And yeah, cut back to the rest of the group. Let's switch you guys over to the map.
Question: is there going to be a winner of this?
Yes.
you.
I already
Do you
told you
realize
you
your
won.
prize is a performance by Blue, right?
I completely forgot about that.
Dumbass.
He still wants to win.
Dumbass.
I
I
mean,
will-
Evan
I
will
will-
just get a very special performance. That's fine.
Wink wonk.
All right, so I will definitely switch you guys over as soon as my connection to the server has stopped being interrupted. But as you guys are arriving at this village, the Summer Eladrin, who I could now reveal, remember the seemingly only sane boy,
Right.
Right.
shed players.
Okay.
He lets you all know that their little village is called Dilatil, and Leo, you know what the what this name means. You know what part of the name means.
Means
Saris,
penis.
you know what it means because it's Elvish, but like you're not sure what the significance.
I don't have.
Of
Yeah, I
it
don't
is-
have the cultural significance.
Yeah. It's called the first part of it is basically the expression of "shut up."
Okay.
Saris, you understand it as quiet.
Mhm.
But Leo,
It's
you
like
know what?
impolite quiet.
Yeah, Leo, you know that this basically means it's like the most impolite "shut up" that an Elvish that elves would use.
I think he just kind of raises an eyebrow at that.
Our previous playmaster named
Of course
it this.
she would name it that. Of course she would.
She won the contest and therefore was given a choice. And when we asked her, after several times of asking because she needed to make a decision, she eventually told us to, well, shut up.
He
Uh-huh.
nods.
Sounds like Laura.
So that's what we named it. I like it. Very,
Yes.
very to the point.
Character.
And here it is. Woohoo!
Oh, pretty.
Says the princess from a place called Graves Point.
Mm.
I mean, I want to live in a place called Shut Up.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty cool place,
Yeah.
honestly.
I had a city called Always Summer, not to be confused with Neverwinter.
Has anyone ever told you, at least, that you're the worst?
I didn't name that. Austin did. I was like, "Hey, where's your character from?" And he's like, "I'm from Always Summer." I said, "Fuck you."
Whoa.
Then he made it the capital of the world.
Oh
It's
my
always
God.
summer. Anyways, as you guys get there, it looks like this place is in disrepair, as if nobody has kept up maintenance on it for a while.
No one is playing maintenance, man.
And yeah, everybody just starts going in and going to their homes and everything. You indeed did win, Evan, so you win the prize. Everybody is upset.
That sounds like playing with Evan. I'm just imagining you as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, let's play some Smash Bros. Get on again.
Fuck you. I'm the champion of everything.
That was fun. What took you guys so long?
I was trying to make sure everything was so. Where's Blue? Going back to Prim.
Have I gotten there yet?
It takes you it doesn't take you that much longer.
Okay.
And of course, Blue's not with
No.
Prim
Mm-hmm.
anymore. So I'm gonna go look for her, and I,
I mean-
imagine she eventually comes along.
You don't. Okay.
That I thought that she wasn't in range yet, so.
No, Lucy isn't within range, but you didn't even ask Blue. I mean,
Oh.
Prim.
I mean,
Anything?
yeah, yeah, she would ask. Sorry, like
Story
No.
flew off and she went to go get her. She said she'd meet up. I gave Lucy to her.
okay, okay. She looks like obviously very worried.
Leo,
Yeah.
a certain passenger has started to awaken from all the jostling.
Set her down. Conquer over the head.
Wow, give her concussion.
Put her back on my back.
Jesus.
Sorry.
That was like the most tank thing I've heard.
Okay.
All right, she's back unconscious.
Oh my god.
Dream
And
bandage.
the Eladrin looked to be like going back to their homes and everything, and then come back outside and start doing fun activities like chasing each other and having fun and playing games. They invite you guys to play some obvious games of the board variety, or hopscotch, or jump rope.
Not to be a spoil sport, but we have a lot of work to do.
When you say work, like everybody stops and just stares at you.
I think she means we have some tactical games to play.
Tactical games.
Oh, tactical games. Okay, all right. Oh, no. That's okay, cool. It's as if the entire town went quiet when she said work, and was just like,
The fuck did you just say?
No.
yeah, said the most insulting thing possible,
It's like yelling bomb at an airport. Like, oh no.
and then Leo diffuses it, and they all, oh, okay, and they go back to playing and stuff like that, and the Winter Eladrin and Summer Eladrin, Trihorn. Is that what I named him? Is that what I named his
Yeah.
dumbass?
Yeah.
Tryhorn.
Trinhorn, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Uh,
try hard.
And
Tryhard.
they walk up and ask, so, you said you wanted to play some tactics. I'm not the best at it, but I think I can give you a run for your money. What game should we play?
Defeating the Sin. Sin of Sloth.
Yes.
I've never heard of this game before.
It's
So
a
How do
game.
you
We
play?
made it up
It's
ourselves.
a game you can only play once. Hopefully.
Limited edition.
Limited edition.
Wait, but how can you only play once, but you've made it up? Have you guys played before?
No, this is our first time.
It's a very long game.
We've been working on
Wait.
this game for... How long has it
This
been
game
since we got
like
here?
4?
Yes. How long has it been since we got here from, like, initially? Like a month?
From the Feywild?
Yeah. Month and a half.
3 to 4 weeks.
Okay, so like a month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
Because
we've
you
been,
guys have been taking some time traveling and everything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
yeah,
we've
yeah.
Right,
been
right.
working on the game since we arrived here some weeks ago.
Who are the
Requires
players?
some setup.
Well, we are still gathering some players, which is why we're here.
Can we join in?
Yes, that's what I was going to ask.
Alright, so again, how do you play?
We are to go to the capital
Uh-huh.
and try to take down... Forget his name. What the fuck is your brother's name? Also, where the fuck is the forest? Like, is it Feywilds? No. Oh. The actual forest name, okay.
Alex, what's your brother's name?
It's Phalar.
Or
Mhm.
he is not in that one.
Oh, no, we can't play that game then.
Well,
Why
why
not?
not?
You see, he came, Phalar, he came and he made us play a different game.
Which is?
It's called the Quiet Game.
Well, does
That
he
does
have?
sound correct.
Well, does he have the play stick?
No, but we play any game. I guess-
And
I
I
guess
guess that
technic-
quiet game is over then.
Oh,
Kinda
we win?
smiles. Yeah.
I don't feel like we won.
It
It's
wasn't
because he
really.
doesn't have the play stick.
It wasn't really an interesting game, was it?
Yeah, we were told to just sit here.
Hmm.
It's kind of boring. Couldn't go to any of the fun meetings or the festivals or anything. He just said sit here.
Well,
So we did.
Hmm.
We weren't about to lose.
Right.
does Sarah just say that?
Well,
Yeah.
you
That
guys just
tone.
won,
Great.
so congratulations.
Okay, so we have to go to the capital and then do what?
I forgot his name again. Phelan?
Phalar.
Phalar. We have to remove Phalar from power?
Indeed. So long as he remains, well, in a place of authority, he'll be able to wield more influence, and he's dangerous.
I kind of elbow Sarah's gameplay. Gameplay, not serious gameplay.
You see, like they started like eyes glazing over
Yeah.
it.
It's like you're talking to
He'll make
children.
not fun games.
Yeah, Sarah's eyes start bleeding and she dies.
Yeah, it's okay.
Um,
His games aren't very fun, and if he continues to set rules, then all games won't be fun.
yeah, and he's trying to get people to play games
Who don't want to.
that they don't want to play.
Mhm.
Yeah. Called Invasion and Slavery.
Okay. I think Prim kind of cringes at that.
You see the Winter Eladrin kind of like bow her head in thought, like looking down, thinking, and the Summer one looks up also thinking. So this game,
Hmm.
can we play other games to win?
I mean, we'll have to play some sort of hide and seek to get in. Perhaps.
You see them both look up,
We would
or
have
look up and look down at you,
We would have to hide from the guards and seek
and
out the
they
person?
have the widest grins on their faces. We're real good at hiding, all of us.
That's good.
You want to play?
Oh no.
Right now I'm a bit.
We should play. Everyone, we're playing hide and seek.
For tonight. How's that?
Okay, I guess I can play.
And suddenly the village goes dead quiet.
Ominous.
And you look around and no one is
Anywhere?
there.
Cool.
The winter and summer are still there, and they look at you and say, "Now, we are referees.
Okay.
You have to find them."
So I'm it. Okay.
Well, anybody that can't hide is it.
Oh man.
Looks at the rest of the group.
I immediately start looking for a place to hide.
Okay, I turn around. I turn around.
Alright, I'm gonna hang on.
I
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
gonna
look
go
at you
hide.
guys, see that you're like going to hide, and I just put my hands over my eyes and I just start counting to 10.
Sorry, friend, just throw my frame under the bus. and
Hey,
leave.
I'm gonna cat.
Hey, listen.
Wait.
will help you look, Prim.
Hey, listen.
Spells weren't set as
My
rules.
perception is 24.
Okay, fuck you then. I'll go hide.
Like,
I'm gonna
she's
cast
like,
Pass
I
Without a
don't.
Trace.
I guess I'll do it because she knows she's good at spotting things.
Yeah, that's good.
She's
Good idea.
she's better at spotting things than hiding. So.
I hide.
I cast Pass Without a Trace. And then I hide.
Oof, Sarah's. Oof, Evan.
Yeah, I hide, and my cape just sticks out.
Blue's
the
just
side.
gonna come to a completely silent village, and she's gonna be like, "What the
What the
fuck?"
fuck?
I don't think Leo would try to hide. I think he would try to help find people.
Okay. Yeah, so I count to 10.
On the count of 10, you hear you like open your eyes,
Mhm.
and there's a loud clap, and the entire village begins to glow this kind of greenish glow,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone is under the effects of Pass Without Trace.
Oh,
Ah.
great. Perfect. Great.
Yay! It's 16.
It's a 22 still.
Great, great, great. You know what? She's gonna look around at that and see. Can she tell that it's like magic?
Yes, you can tell that something magical is happening.
She kind of sighs and goes, "Okay, fine then," and takes out her tea and makes herself some tea.
What are you doing?
One of the people? Oh, well. Giving myself a bit.
Some performance enhancing drugs, you know.
Mhm. Bit of
Steroids.
even footing?
It's an even footing.
Which drink are you?
Snowdrop.
So as you pull out some snowdrop seeds, like a couple, the winter lantern like walks, like runs over and pushes the summer out of the way and says,
Drugs.
"Do you drink snowdrop too?"
Yes.
Do his eyes start twitching? Like,
Did you like pull out the bag that you have?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want more?
Do you have more?
Of course. I have plenty.
Grum looks kind of excited at this. Okay, after the game, yes?
Yes. I'm sorry. I don't mean to distract you. I'm
no,
sorry.
No, it's okay.
A few like minutes into you making your tea,
Mhm.
Blue, you oversee this village that's now glowing green, and you see
Mhm.
Prim, the Eladrin, Leo, but you see nothing else. And Story kind of looks around and then quickly drops her form.
While we're flying?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I just hear Blue screaming.
Okay.
Shit, I'm trying to
but
run
please.
to catch her.
Okay, no. I wanted to do something before when we became like where you could see us. I was gonna cast Major Image to make like this whole galaxy scene as we landed to be like really cool. So I want her to be like mid casting that as it.
Beautiful. Iconic.
She's just like,
Perfect.
oh fuck. She starts falling.
Yep. How do you get out of this predicament?
Uh,
I would like to attempt to catch her.
well, how high up was I? That's probably a good.
About
info.
150 feet.
I don't
Oh,
think
I
you're gonna
will-
catch that, buddy boy.
Do I
I'll take the
see
damage
this
better than
happen?
you will.
Do we see this happen?
Don't. I'm
I
fine.
don't have
Blue's
feather
like-
fall.
Roll a perception.
I can't let her fall that far. That'd be bad.
Yeah, you see it.
Okay. Fuck.
I mean, I'm still getting
Place for
prepared.
rest is a bonus action. I can turn it into Dragon Wormling. I'm gonna catch her in the air.
Or she's gonna
You go to
dimension
do
door.
that, and Blue just makes her curtain appear.
Fuck.
And can I do a fucking bomb ass acrobatics thing out of it?
All right, roll an acrobatics check.
Oh, that's pretty bad for me.
It's enough. I
4.
mean,
Because you still keep your speed from dimension door, don't you?
no,
No?
you don't.
Okay. Well,
You don't have to. You don't have to.
okay. It's a choice. Got it.
Mm.
Is Story with me? Like, she's not hurt at all, is
So
she?
okay, all right.
Do you
so
take
I want,
Lucy with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to point out what happened.
Okay.
She saw the village
Yes.
and then she vanished.
Doesn't like to be seen.
Yeah, oh, is she invisible?
She's invisible even to you.
Oh,
Like
okay.
you don't sense her, you don't see her. You know that she exists.
Okay, so I know that she's still
There.
around. This is just too many people.
No. She's hiding.
Okay.
Oh, she's playing the game.
Yeah, I might have waited to do that. Though.
You nearly killed me! Blue is screaming. Blue is screaming this.
She's playing the game.
Blue is fucking screaming. She does the dimension door. She lands and she is like, she is verbally screaming out. She's like, "You are the worst sister. You fucking almost killed me."
I think Prim just looks over his shoulder and says, "Oh, I found you."
And you also see Darius.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I
like flying
found you
towards
too.
Blue because she's screaming.
She's just like, "Hey,
Uh,
Ceres, I found you."
And the winter one says, "Okay, you two are out. Okay, now you have to search for people."
Psh, I've been out since I was fucking born. Listen, I got something more important.
Fuck.
Is she done her tea now?
Yes.
Okay, she starts drinking
Can I
it.
have some tea?
Yeah.
Is it a 1% tea?
No, she made a pot. So if the winter elf wants one too, she'll give it out.
She'll take it.
Hmm.
So anyway, I don't know what's going on.
Sarah
that's not im-
lands,
That's not
crumbles,
important.
and turns
We're-
back into person.
We're playing hide and seek.
Okay.
I'm seeking.
All right.
We're all seeking.
Here's
What
your
happened?
damn cat that my sister almost killed, and I apologize for that.
Oh,
Your sister-
I
by the
immediately
way,
get-
Prim,
yeah.
Prim, like Lucy, like fills you in full detail.
She kind of like gasps and like looks at Blue's bag and points at it and goes,
Baby?
"Is it okay?"
Oh shit! She just like looks in the bag.
Okay, so all your stuff that's paper
Yeah.
is ruined.
Oh fuck.
As
Shredded.
as it has decided to try and eat everything in there.
No, my love letters. She rips the dragon out.
Rips the dragon out.
I mean,
I
like a
want it.
cat. Like you reach in and grab it by the neck and like pull it out real fast.
Leo desires baby dragon.
It's sitting there munching.
We'll
No,
make it one.
she's still holding on it and she's like glaring at it and she's checking the bag with their other hand.
Is that a
Yeah,
dragon?
yeah. A platinum dragon.
Yeah, it came from I think a comet or something.
Oh.
I don't
Here
know.
you guys go. That's what it looks like.
Someone is being super unhelpful wherever they are.
Where is it, Chris?
It's in creative dump.
Got it.
That's a dragon.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's I know it looks silver and white in that picture,
Mhm.
but that's the best I could find.
I think
That's
Prim,
not
wasn't
like
the
that's
other
not
one.
like
Prim does start cooing and goes towards it.
Oh, please take it.
And she gratefully takes the baby.
There you go.
Sarah's like kind of reaches for it, but doesn't.
Listen.
I'm gonna give it some scratches.
I had a rough enough time when I thought I was the mother of Story. I'm so glad I'm not.
Where did this?
I know this is going to be a little awkward.
Mm?
The Summer Eladrin says, but you have like only 30 minutes. I forgot to mention.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna hold the baby and start walking around. Looking for people.
So what's your passive perception? 24. And now you have advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
29. Okay. There is literally no one in the village that you can't find.
Cool. She just goes around and goes, "I see you. I see you too. Oh, you're over there." Just like super casual about it.
Yeah, Prim the Terminator.
Mhm.
That's fine.
And like the entire time you just hear, "Oh man, damn it!"
Hacks.
Ah, man.
Oh, hey, Evan.
Ouch. Yeah, I get it.
I mean, you did better this time.
Thanks.
There is one person you can't find though.
Oh.
Story.
Story.
Hacks.
Yeah, I can't help you on that one.
Yeah.
She like
If I am
Was
a
lit-
29 and I can't find her, yeah, no.
she was literally willing to kill me for it, so
So I guess
Story,
won.
you win.
So you see that center building in the image?
Mm-hmm.
You guys pretty much end up there, trying to look for her,
Mm-hmm.
and Blue,
Mhm.
like after she says, okay, you win, Blue, you look over and her eye is staring right at you, and she looks like she has chameleoned herself up against the building.
Yeah? Yeah, was it worth nearly killing me? Was it worth it?
Yes.
It's like talking to a cat.
Okay,
Looks
well
like
now we have to redo
judgmentally.
the entrance, so let me get back on.
She turns small and then sits on your head.
No!
And the Eladrin come out and they're congratulating Prim for a job well done, and doing a bunch of cheers and stuff like that, and says, "See, you're real good at hiding." And honestly, they were.
Yeah. They probably were like 25 and above, right? Like mechanically.
So nobody could go above a 28.
Oh, okay. That's still really good.
And they say, so we're the best at hiding. There's only 3 people that's ever beaten us.
Oh.
There was this guy. He was really dumb.
I start describing Val.
Yeah, that's him.
That makes sense.
There's the Shatterkai guy who's human but like
Oh,
hangs out with them.
Shadewalker? What was
Yes.
his title? Yes, yeah.
The Shadow Walker.
Shadowwalker. I was like, it can't be. Yeah, it was.
And
It's
then
Mickey
there's
Mouse.
Phalar, who beat us when he got here.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he was really good at it. Like he was the best out of all of us.
Hmm.
Did he hide?
fact- In fact, every time he's ever shown up, I don't think we've ever won.
Well, hopefully I'll be able to spot him if we need to.
Yeah, you're really good at it though.
Thank you.
And they say, so you want us to go up there and hide and take him down,
Well,
take him off his throne. Yeah, that's easy. Anybody got any rope?
I
A lot of the
guess-
Eladrin start like holding up bundles of rope.
I look to the group. I guess it is good to get him away from the council first.
Yeah. If we can
Anyways,
find-
party time.
Oh, thank fucking God.
What is that?
We played
Oh.
hide and seek.
It's a platinum baby dragon.
Blink, blink.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a party.
No, the thing in front of you.
Ceres is like staring.
What should we name him? Him? Her? Can I make a animal handling or something? Figure out.
What
Yeah,
am I
dude,
to you?
go ahead and animal handling.
How can you name it anything? It hasn't said anything yet.
You're not sure?
Ah, yes, you name a human baby after it's spoken its first words. That's how that
That's
works.
how that works.
Yeah, that's
mean-
Pokemon rules.
My first word was blue.
Sure it was.
Alicia, do you tell them about the terrible Pokemon song?
No, and we are not
Red hat,
going to
red
tell
hat,
them.
Red hat. Pidgey,
No.
Pidgey.
There was this one person that during the cosplay skit thing
Mm.
went up and like screeched like a fucking harpy the entire extended Pokemon song, but only using 4 Pokemon names.
Oh my god, what ones?
Pikachu, Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, and that was
Makes
it.
sense, yep.
They screeched and I mean screeched. Alex got a headache from it, like immediately. Yes.
Great.
It fucking sounded like someone was trying to break a window by scratching
I
it.
would have been fucking dying. I would have been laughing
was-
so hard.
I was trying not to
we
laugh,
we were in too much pain.
but I was also in pain. I was in very much.
I'm pretty sure it broke the Geneva Convention. It was fucking terrible.
Anyways,
Yeah, sorry. Blue's just like, it came from a comet. You can name it Comet. It's white.
came from a
You could name it
comet.
White. Or I guess Silver. Silver's an okay name.
So I know, like, cursorily about Bahamut.
Yeah.
Is there anything about Bahamut that suggests
Reincarnation.
Bahamut's and reincarnation? So here's my unchanged religion, if that's what that would be, I imagine.
Go ahead and roll it.
Wouldn't I know
Also,
about my
roll an
sibling?
insight.
Wouldn't I know about my sibling? You know, the one that Jalen and Amon raised? Who is a
All right,
platinum
so
Yeah, Lamara.
dragon? Yeah.
so here's the thing. Religion wise, you don't know any connections to Bahamut and like comets or spatial things or anything like that. However, there is one thing that you do know.
Do I need to fight it?
That's a metallic dragon.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need to fight it. It's nowhere near as strong as when Kaylin
You don't like
sees
it. Oh, no.
Bahamut. But fuck that thing.
You know,
Yeah,
Lanky.
But she wants to like it so bad.
Rip.
I mean,
But yeah,
that's not to say you can't like it. It's just like your natural instinct is like,
Yeah. It's like, this is my enemy. But
again, Kaylin doesn't necessarily hate Bahamut.
yeah.
He just can't. He can't help it.
Yeah.
He
So
can't help it.
she looks conflicted. Very conflicted.
Would Jalen or Amon tell Ram about how they raised?
Lamara, of
Yeah.
course.
Okay. So she kind of knows some stuff.
Yeah, she knows stuff.
Okay.
It's just there's no obvious indication that this would be
Yeah, related to Bahamut.
yeah,
Need
there's no
platinum coins.
yeah, there's no obvious like sign that you're not even sure that it's actually platinum.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's one way to test that.
It's definitely a metallic dragon. But that I don't think Sarah's would like volunteer like, it's definitely a metallic dragon, yeah. But
Let's give it a temporary name. Maybe?
Silver. Metal.
I think it's platinum.
Paper shredder.
Comet was nice.
Comet
Uh,
was
yeah, let's-
nice.
Yeah, sure.
Instead of calling it
Comet.
Shredder, let's call it
Shredder.
Comet works.
Okay.
Tonight it dines on turtle soup.
Hi Cat.
I mean, I know some things about platinum dragons and raising one, kind of.
They eat coins.
Yeah.
I mean, Ceres is a
Platinum
dragon.
coins.
Should you just know? Like, how do they take care of you? Or how do you take care of your little brother?
You do remember I was just a person most of my life, right?
Oh. So wait, is this thing okay?
Should be.
I mean, it looks okay. Does it look okay?
Yeah, no, it's staring up at all of you.
I don't know.
And like, okay, currently it's trying to eat Leo's the equivalent of a shoelace.
I want to pick it up.
You pick it up.
I offer it a gold coin.
It starts chewing on gold coin.
I let
But
it
like
chew
it's
on
the gold coin is too big for it. So like it's grabbing
So
it completely.
small.
I don't think we
My
should-
desire to try to break the gold coin in half is so high, but I don't feel like that's reasonably
it's chewing-
justifiable.
You could
It's-
probably bend it in half.
It's
Actually.
chewing it's chewing like it's like biting into it properly. It's just the coin itself is too big.
So this is like this is such a baby. It's
Mhm.
such
Yeah.
a baby.
I don't think we should.
Yeah,
feed
it literally.
solid.
I watched it hatch. So
Okay.
yeah, it's pretty fresh. Yeah.
Now I'm imagining Blue looking at a baby, and it's like
Fresh.
Fresh.
I have to see how ripe this one is.
You slap it to check the right.
Now all I can think of is the baby from Death Stranding, and just like you shaking it, going fresh.
Anyway, was there a party? I heard.
The Eladrin have already gone off to go do
Yeah.
party
I'm gonna-
stuff.
Okay. Hear me out, guys. We give the baby to Story, who already volunteered to babysit and not eat it.
Didn't Story just drop you out of the sky to play
Oh.
hide and seek?
And we all go to the party.
It's okay. I can look after comments. I'm
I
not
mean,
really too
Story
fond
Story
of
sits
alcohol.
on Blue is sitting on Blue's head, and it just opens its mouth.
Yeah.
No, Story can definitely do it. I mean, she's a literal goddess.
Who dropped
Come on,
you?
we can all
No, it did
we
not
can all
drop
go to
you.
the party.
She
I
kinda-
was
She kind of like does like a prideful, sit up and like does a proper head up, nose up to everyone. I am a goddess, yes.
See, she's fine. She's got this. Let's all go to the party.
I did promise
Sure.
I would party with you.
Yes, come on, come on.
You know what? I'm just gonna go and have like maybe 1 or 2 drinks.
Yes, get wasted. Sounds great.
20 drinks later.
Yeah, Blue is that friend.
Yes.
Blue is the
Friend?
friend to spike your drink with Everclear and not
Mhm.
let you know.
100%.
Everclear.
Blue is the friend to be like, hey, just keep taking tequila shots. It'll be fine.
So
Nah,
I
you
was
can
like-
have one more.
when I was hanging out with Marissa one time, I had made these shots, and so what I did is I kept pouring them in her glass, and I was like, it would be so rude that you just dump the shot that I made for you,
Marissa,
and I got her drunk.
no! She was so innocent. She didn't deserve
I
this.
honestly would love to see Marissa drunk.
Oh, it's really fun, and then we
It
played a
makes me
horror
sad.
game. No,
She's
you
so
saw.
lonely.
You saw sad Marissa, or sad drunk Marissa.
Oh, she's
I'm talking
emotional?
I'm talking about drunk Marissa, where you get her to play a horror game immediately afterwards.
Oh no.
Oh, so when you're mean to her.
Does she break down crying?
Baby, she's very jumpy.
You don't understand. Marissa is like the only kind of person that I feel like needs to be bullied.
Does she still listen to the VODs?
Hi,
To
Marissa.
These ones?
Yeah.
She said she felt weird about listening to them.
No, totally.
Like she would felt bad about it.
No.
That's what I
This
told
is-
her.
that's why I bully her. Like that is literally why. I
I'm
bully
literally
her.
gonna add her right now. I'm adding her.
It's really,
Wow.
it's really fun to
If she
bully
wants to sit
Marissa.
in, she can too. I think that's fine
Like-
with everybody.
She needs to be bullied. All right. It's almost a
Wait,
compulsion.
that's not how any of that works.
Yes,
No.
it is. You don't understand. This girl, one of the things that like had me dying on the floor was fuck, what was it? Like she said, I'm scared of everything. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. And I
I
was
think
just
that was like
like,
the first
was
thing
the-
she said.
Do you want to listen? Do you want to hear the title of a VOD that was named after something she said?
Her first time playing.
Do I have to do something? I'm very afraid.
I was dying.
She's adorable and is very good.
Yeah, she is,
Wow.
and
Wait.
that is why she needs
Oh,
to be
I put it in the
bullied.
wrong thing.
She also is like, she's like very scared because she calls us like the cool kids club.
Oh god, see this is the kind of shit.
We're not cool.
Anyways, party.
All right, back to D&D.
Babysitting.
So who's going to the
Yes.
party?
Everyone, let's go.
Who's not going to the party to watch the baby?
Ren volunteered to hang back because she also needs to go get some snow flowers from.
Right, she also needs to go do drugs in the forest with her and his friends.
It's not drugs. Shut up. It's tea.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
It's tea.
It's
Blue,
organic?
Blue looks very upset that you're not coming. And she's like,
She'll come later.
are you sure, please?
I mean, I'll come later.
Promise?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, by the
Alright.
way, who won the thing? I think I owe him a performance, right?
Oh, Evan won the race.
What now?
She turns to Evan,
Prim is smiling.
gives like a big smile, and then like stops for a second, and the smile kind of dies a bit, and she says, if you want it, whenever you feel like it," and she's gonna start heading out to the party.
So,
Did
Oh,
Blue
go
just
ahead.
pass on a chance to make me uncomfortable?
I don't know if she did.
Yes.
Huh.
so yeah, the festivities. The Eladrin. So they have parties like it's nobody's business, and they don't have like hard alcohol or anything like that. They have just barrels upon barrels of wine,
Nice.
and this wine might as well be pure alcohol, but like it's too fruity
Perfect.
and sugary to be
Right,
considered.
so it's like
It's death.
grain alcohol with like flavor shots.
Yeah,
It's jungle juice.
It's death.
and
This is the
they-
shit that will give you a hangover just by being near
Uh-huh.
it.
It's death.
Smelling it.
and the like and they have varying degrees. Like they understand that not everybody can hold their liquor well, and let people have, you know, the kind of some of the milder stuff, but so everything that they do is a game, and the
Including
party is one giant game, and it's whoever can party the hardest.
Oh, God, Blue.
Yes, this is a competition I was born to win.
And so I need the people who are performing in the competition to roll me 3 con saves, and we'll work from there.
Saves.
If Blue would encourage me to do it,
Yes.
I'll be there with her, giving her plus.
Damn it, they
Uh,
made it a competition, which is
No, I'm making you do it. Come on, Sarah, let's do it.
this is a
Yeah,
so-
okay,
I
huh.
have to
I'll
do
do
it.
it.
Yo.
All right.
Yeah.
You have plus 5.
Yeah.
The whole group has +5.
Okay.
I need it.
It's all at advantage, you said, or no?
Mm-mm.
No,
Okay. I'll do.
I
one-
need 3 from everybody. So
Okay.
we'll start with
Blue's already done?
Saris. Oh, okay. I guess Blue already rolled. Okay.
I'm sorry. Those
No, you're good.
I didn't include the +5s in them, so my lowest is a 15.
hmm And then let's do Leo and then Evan.
Cat, what the fuck do you want?
Patches want snuggles.
It isn't Patches, it's Cat.
Cat wants snuggles. Is jealous of Patches. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. Chill out.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So, Evan.
Oof. Nice. Started
All right. So,
off very weak there, but you're good.
so only Evan has a bit of trouble at the very beginning, and it's only because he wasn't like expecting it.
Way too fruity.
Like
Like you drank it too quickly, or
no. It's more like he drank it and it was fruity, and he was like, okay, this is kind of like just your normal ass. Whoa.
whoa.
Okay, I see what kind of party we're having today. And Blue, like on your final drink, the DC actually starts at 10 and climbs up only by 1 per save.
I
So
did say the +5's not.
yeah,
added
yeah,
any.
your yours is fine. You're fine.
Okay.
It's just you're realizing like what you're getting yourself into.
And loving it. Thank you. Next.
All right. Switching gears real quick, Prim.
Mm,
The Winter Eladrin,
it's probably
pretty
party.
much all Winter Eladrin don't perform in the game.
Oh,
They hate it.
okay.
They hate this particular game. Instead,
Can relate.
they like to pull out their best tea.
Oh, I'm glad she
Get
did
tea
not go.
wasted
Mm-hmm.
or very high. By the
It's
way.
more of
Why
a
not both?
it's more of a pot cooking contest. Like everybody gets the same substance,
Mhm.
and everybody has to pour everybody else a tea,
Steep
a cup
this
of tea, and see who wins.
Oh, I feel like
See
I'm
who has the best
cheating.
one. Oh no, you shouldn't,
Okay.
because they're using magic too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she'll join.
Not necessarily the magic that you're.
Mine is, yeah.
Not necessarily the magic that you're using, but yeah. And so you need I need you to roll not a save, but a ability check. So it'd be wisdom for you.
Wisdom?
Yeah, just flat wisdom. All right, cool. First round goes to you. And they introduce to you a new kind of flower
Oops.
from the Feywilds.
Oop.
It is this kind of very deep red flower,
Okay.
and when you drink it, you feel re-energized to a maximum degree, but you feel also like lethargic. So what it does is it heals you completely,
Okay.
but for the next minute you're stunned.
That is.
Trauma
extreme.
tea.
And they call it the Red Blessing.
Red blood. Wow, if I could spell minute, that'd be great.
Everybody else, I need another 3.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh.
You guys figure that out.
Okay, well I'm down immediately, so.
Keep
No, you're
going.
not. No, you're
Keep
not.
going.
You get 3 strikes essentially.
Oh, okay. Oh boy. Okay.
All right.
Because once I lose mine, you guys lose the +5.
That's good to know, actually. Yeah.
All right, I can go next. So lowest.
Yeah, you
is a
passed. You
15.
you barely passed, but you passed.
Woo, yeah.
I think. 13, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, you barely passed.
Leo.
Okay, what are the goals for this one? 12, 13, 14?
Yes.
Oh, that's rough for me, but
Uh-huh.
You're still fine, bud.
And my turn.
Eat. Rough to gain again.
I'm the only one that's failed.
All right.
I mean, that's
Now
not surprising.
going back to Prim.
Hmm?
Are you gonna go? Are you staying here? Or are you gonna go to the party?
How late has it gotten?
It hasn't gotten that late, but it has been a couple of hours. So you guys started pretty much at sunset,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd say it was like 2 hours into making it, steeping the tea properly. Because basically, you're allowed to take as long as you take, as long as you want to make it,
Mhm.
and it took you a couple tries the first time to like get it to the way you like it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can you can go now, you can go later, doesn't matter.
I think she'll go later so she doesn't get dragged into the next round of drinking. Yeah. She'll
She'll
pick
go
it-
later.
Yeah, she'll pick everyone up when they're really fucked up. So
Call
she'll,
the
she'll go
paramedic.
later.
All right, so they do a life spine,
No, that one.
and so I need you to roll another check at advantage because you know this one.
Okay. Does roll. I'm glad it was advantage.
So again, you take the round again, and they're thoroughly impressed with your prowess at this, because most Fey flowers are very incredibly hard to cook,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just a pro at it. Everybody else, I need another round.
Okay, I'll go first. Yes.
Is that 2 fails?
Using my death tracker count.
Yikes.
Oh god damn it! Give me a
15,
second.
16, 17.
I have to reload.
Rip.
Oh, I also wanted to say, probably Ceres would know this. Blue usually goes hard when she's partying, but she's
Mhm.
going like kind of maybe slightly psycho.
Mhm.
All right.
Like
Psycho levels of hard.
like she is throwing everything into this. And it seems like she's having fun.
Cough, cough, currently crying.
I mean, she's going very hard and she is acting like she's, having the time of her life.
Ceres is trying to like be there for Blue, but is also very drunk.
So
Yeah,
so
I would say Blue's like running, flipping, dancing around everywhere.
to reiterate what the con saves are, they aren't really so much like drink and see if you can keep standing and stuff like that. It's drink and see if you could keep gaming with the Eladrin, because they have like things like dice and card games and hide and seek and hopscotch, jump rope, all the fun childhood games that you would normally see,
But drunk.
but drunk.
Nice. All right. I can roll real quick.
All right, that's one fail from you, I think. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, who's next?
I can go.
Thanks.
Natural one still passes.
Okay, so to Leo. So here's the problem, and the reason why you're like crushing this. None of these drinks are anywhere close to
Asgore.
orcish beer. Not even hard alcohol, orcish beer.
Leo doesn't realize this is alcoholic.
He thinks it's just punch.
I mean, yeah, sure, punch. Punch is good.
Punch is
Alright.
good.
My turn.
Where's the alcohol, guys?
All right, you pass. Just barely, but you do it.
I am gonna lose to Leo. We all know that. We all are gonna lose
Everyone's
to Leo.
gonna lose
But
to Leo.
like,
Leo's not going to lose, which is the thing.
I mean, once Saris passes out, you guys are gonna drop fast.
That's
Well,
not gonna-
here's the big thing though. The Eladrin look like they're not done partying for another good 12 hours.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Prim, do you leave now, or because they got one more?
I'd probably ask someone how long the parties last here.
Yes.
That wasn't really an answer.
They last until the last person passes out.
In the whole village?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, when like 60 people get blackout drunk.
Everyone's out cold and Leo's just sitting on.
No, you don't understand. Like, what I mean is that it's a contest. It's until the last person passes out, or second to last person, rather.
So if
And
I
they
were
win.
And we're elves.
if I were to go over there to check on my friends, would I automatically join the competition?
No,
Okay.
of course not. You can only start. You can only join if you start drinking.
Okay.
She says
Join
that
if you
like kind
what?
of as if that's like
Like obvious.
you can only play if you actually play. Duh.
Yeah. Okay. She'll do this last round and go fucking check up on them,
All right.
expecting them to be passed out.
All right. So this one you're gonna do at disadvantage.
Oof.
There is a large bamboo shoot that they pull out.
It blue.
Yes.
What'd you say?
Is it blue?
And,
what?
The bamboo.
Blue bamboo.
And
Oh.
when
Wow.
they
Trigger
when they
words.
pull out this bamboo, they
It's my
strip it,
name.
I know.
and they don't actually use the inside of it. They use the outside.
Huh. Hold on. Let me just go look at the effects again to figure out which part I'm using. Yeah, she.
If I remember
the
correctly, you know
shoes.
that the blue one, the blue bamboo, shuts down the magical senses.
Yeah, the roots do.
Hmm.
So yeah, she'd use the shoot of it.
So yeah, disadvantage.
Cry.
Okay, so they look like they've somehow one-upped you finally, and you look at them like curiously, asking them, why you didn't use like the actual chute, why they
Mhm.
just used the outside shell, and it's because it's not well known, but while the chute itself has a lot of nutrients, the shell is actually where it contains all the magic. That's where it after it sucks on magic, that's where it puts it all.
Mm-hmm.
And it uses the magic as as a repellent to make sure things don't come and eat it.
Okay.
And using the magic in the tea makes it taste phenomenal, and has
Magical.
it has zero effects on the body whatsoever. It doesn't do anything to you to do it in that way.
So it tastes
So
good,
you could
but it
just-
doesn't do any
yeah.
of the effects.
Yeah, it doesn't do any of the effects. It's not harmful or it's harmless.
Okay.
It doesn't help, but it doesn't help, but it doesn't hurt either.
Okay.
And that's what obviously that's what their primary use for it is for.
Mm-hmm.
Is that they just want to drink it. Everybody else, I think we're on 18 now. 18, 19, 20.
Oh boy.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
I shall start.
Nice. Nice.
Made it.
Fine. Next.
Blue dies.
Blue dies.
Woo!
That's
Blue is out.
Yeah, blue's out.
She's like in the middle of jump rope.
Ooh, that's like the worst game I could think of when we played drunk. Like,
Then the floor
literally.
was the ceiling.
Okay, Leo, chill out, bud.
I'm a dude.
My dude.
Evan.
All right. That's one.
Oof.
That's two.
Oof.
2 fails. Yeah.
Yikes.
2 fails.
All right.
Yep, I still got one more.
Prim.
I guess I head over now.
You see Blue passed out on the ground. Okay, she's not like out, but she's not. She's not drinking anymore.
Yeah. Is the
She's
bait?
just
Okay.
like
I'm
lolled
s-
out on the ground.
So am I still conscious?
Technically, yes. I mean,
Okay.
effectively, like mechanically, I would say no, but technically, yes.
Can I yell at people or no?
Yes.
Okay. The second she sees Prim, she's like, Prim! Prim! Prim!
I'm like trying to keep her like upright.
Prim!
I go
Maybe
over
we
to
should
Blue.
stop.
Prim, you made it. Prim, you gotta try this. It's like sweet, like it's like it's sweet.
I'm okay.
No. She just like grabs one and puts it in your hand. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Go lay
boy.
down.
Where's
Oh,
the
boy.
baby?
Yeah, is the baby sleeping?
Baby's chewing on the same coin that he got.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's very hard for him to finish it, but he's determined.
Mm-hmm.
I will not.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I will finish this. Damn it, it's my coin.
Theo, you're not even slowing down.
Evan, I
What?
bet I could do a better handstand than you.
Right
And
now,
Yeah.
with that,
Yeah, I can.
with that
You'll
distraction,
hurt
I put the
yourself.
drink down.
Blue just
she
like
wants to.
Put the drink
Blue
down.
goes to do it and just immediately falls over.
I can't. I won't let her fall.
Okay. There, see, I did it.
Yeah, you sure did.
All right, I need another 3 from everybody who's still conscious.
Okay, let's.
Alright.
Evan starts doing that whole like
Alright, I gotta do the start. There we go.
this whole pump up thing.
So it's 20, 21, 22, right?
No, it's 21, 22, 23.
So you got the first 2 with +5.
And then that's it.
Yikes.
Saris is in the same state that Blue is in.
Woo!
Except I'm sitting
They
on
were
a
both
chair.
playing They were both playing hopscotch.
All right, Leo.
Fine.
Leo. God damn.
He's fine.
Oh my god.
Fine. That's
Hey,
the
there goes your first
one.
fail. Leo, you suddenly realize, hey, there's alcohol in this.
Oh shit! I think
That
about the
many
number.
drinks.
Right.
Alright,
one.
Evan. Let's see if you can do this.
That's
No.
a fail. That's out.
First
Fuck.
one. Rip.
All right,
Oh,
Evan. There was an archery contest,
Ooh.
There was.
and you were going to it to like like I said, every con save is less about staying awake and more like how you do in the games that you're playing.
Right.
And you take one last drink and you go over to the archery contest and you're
Just
like, I
fall
got
over.
it, and you fire the bow.
And there was no arrow.
Do you want me
in
to
it.
make an attack roll at disadvantage?
No, there was no arrow.
You didn't
You
fire
were
an
using
arrow.
your bow.
Oh.
You can't quite remember how to make it do its thing.
Wait,
Blue's
where'd the
still
arrow
cheering.
go?
Blue's still cheering for you like you're winning. Woo, Evan!
Grim is just
Okay,
sitting there like
okay,
the stressed
okay.
mom.
Okay. If there was an arrow there, you know it would have hit the bullseye.
I would have hit it.
Someone, wait, quick. So I'll load it again. Someone put an arrow in.
Put an apple on your head.
Blue just like she grabs it. She's like, "How do you load? How do you load it?"
Just my fingers. See where my fingers are?
Yes.
Okay, there.
She just like sticks it in your like not loading it, just like puts it in your finger.
Eh.
Yeah. And I fire from there. It completely flubs because she put the arrowhead right where the bowstring would go.
Okay, so you don't realize that so you actually pulled the string back on it and you fire, and it fires through a part of a shed,
Oh,
and there's a couple of ladrid inside,
oh.
and no one's hurt, but like there's now a hole in the wall. And they look at the hole, then look at you, then look at the hole, and then go, wow!
Bullseye! Bullseye!
And yeah.
All right.
Everyone has gotten dumb bitch disease.
Ah,
All right, Leo.
Prim. Prim.
Prim, are you gonna join in now?
No.
Try it.
No.
Try it. Prim.
Don't do
All right, Leo. You gotta keep going.
Okay. 24, 25, 26. Yeah, makes it. No.
Nope. That's
Second
two.
fail. Third fail.
And three.
He tried his best.
All right, so Leo, you realize looking back on all these drinks. So you're an experienced drinker because that's like literally the only fucking thing they have in Asgol. For the longest time. I know you were a kid at some point. It didn't matter. That's when they drink, man.
Yeah.
And you know how to pace yourself, right? So you're not like totally out of it like everybody else.
Boo.
But the final drink, you looked at that. Someone hands you a drink, and you look down at it, and it's like bubbly and purple. And you look up and you ask, "What's in it?" And the guy says, "Dude, you just gotta try it, bro. You just gotta try it." And you're like, "All right, it's no big deal." And you drink it, and what would Leo's worst drinking experience look like? Because this is it.
Well, it sounds like it looked like this. In seriousness though, I don't know.
Well, then I got one for you.
All right.
You see that waterfall?
Oh no.
They jump off that waterfall.
No, Leah, no, 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 no.
I want to jump off the waterfall.
Prim's like, no, 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 but she's not
You
strong
cannot
enough to
stop
hold
me.
you back.
Even drunk, you cannot stop me.
I mean, honestly, that sounds fun.
No, I can stop Blue though.
Can't stop Evan.
Yeah, with what, a kiss?
Is there anybody who's jumping off the waterfall? Because
Yes.
there's
Leah.
plenty of Eladrin that are doing
He
it.
is jumping off
Yes.
I encourage my friends. It's not safe.
Alright, I need each of you that's jumping off to roll 10d6 for me.
Prim's
Can
just
I push
watching.
Saris off?
Can I utilize?
I would not expect you to push me off, so yes.
the
Yeah.
Can I utilize my virtue before I hit the ground? Because
I
I've
think
seen
you're
the
too
Eladrin
fucking
to go
drunk
faster?
to use it.
No, like just before I hit the ground, just poof.
I think you're too fucking drunk to use it, my dude.
You know what? I will say roll a wisdom ability check at disadvantage because you're poisoned.
Right.
And tell me what it is because the server has been interrupted again.
It came to an 8.
8.
Yeah, no. I
What are
mean,
we
okay,
rolling?
so yes, you can do
10d6.
it. It makes you go back up.
Do we each roll 10d6?
Yes.
Yes, everybody rolls 10d6.
It does. Wait, if before I hit the ground, I just pop back up. Because
Yes.
I'm only using the Misty Step. Does that reduce the damage, or
No.
oh, just still 10d6?
Yeah.
Alright, so Blue shoves me off and then jumps off.
Yep, I hip check her off. And then I
32,
jump off.
33, 34, 37.
I scream.
Is Prim jumping or is she looking down at all
No.
these idiots?
She's
that are
looking
just
down
like...
in absolute horror because she couldn't stop them all.
Like, that could have been a murder.
She's holding a baby.
Fuck.
God, we
And,
could have killed the baby.
Uh-huh.
We could have pushed Prim in and killed the baby.
Why didn't you leave the baby with Story?
I mean,
Wait,
she would
where-
have wild shaped with the baby and been able to hold
where's
it. So.
Story?
Story's probably laughing at your dumbass.
I think Story's probably drunk off her ass.
Probably.
Fair.
So
Is Story gonna
I
win
was gonna
this?
reveal that in the morning.
Story won
Yes.
the entire competition. Story's a
Um,
lion.
So Story didn't win. It was actually Trinhorn who won because
Fuck.
he's
Sure,
not a
yeah.
he's not a dumbass
Shit.
and paced himself correctly.
Psh, like a nerd.
I would have
he-
paced myself correctly if I had known it was alcohol. That's a lie. But
But but so the thing about Story is when you guys wake up in the morning and the hangover is massive, but not
Where the fuck do we
debilitating.
sleep?
Anywhere.
Okay.
So the Eladrin don't actually have housing, even though you see all this housing here. They don't exactly. They haven't assigned themselves to any one building. This is all their home.
Okay. I find
They're like a giant family.
A giant family of 8-year-olds who get drunk.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And play all
This
day.
type of family.
And so when you wake up in the morning, Story is actually in her giant form, passed out, laying on top of a building that's half destroyed.
Fuck.
right.
But yeah. Prim,
Mm-hmm.
do you do your thing that you do every night?
Yeah.
So this time it doesn't actually happen. You don't actually see what you want to see.
Oh.
You in fact get a different divination of this guy. Being that he's strung up in chains.
Which guy?
I'm about to show him off.
Okay.
God, Chris.
And
whenever you say this guy, I
recognize-
expect it to come up.
Hold on. Hold on. And when you see him, you recognize him as someone that was described to you. One of the high elves who described the archdruid the wood elves of the wood elves.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like strapped in chains, but the way he's strapped in chains is less like wrapped around him and more like there are hooks in him. In the woods. And he looks battered and bloody and everything.
Oh no, Caleb.
And that's where we're gonna end session.
Okay.
Did we level up?
Yeah, then we
Of
level
course
from
you
drinking.
did not.
I thought we were gonna level up the session. Oh wow.
No, we're gonna level once we fucking defeat Slaw.
Mm.
I don't know. I think this was more intense.
You pushed me off of a cliff.
Yeah. Hip checked you.
I mean, them hips though.
Mm.
Jesus.
Well, I hope this was a little bit of a fun session for everybody. You know, I
Little bit
noticed that
interesting.
everybody was having a bit of depression with their characters,
He
you
gave
know?
us another baby dragon.
Why?
You have an issue, Chris. You have a problem.
No, I
You ever want
don't.
to have children, Chris?
Nope. That's why I'm giving them
Do
to
you-
you.
Do you have pleasure seeing other people suffer having children?
Yes.
I see.
You're a monster.
You have given me so many children in D&D, Chris.
Hey, you don't have to take care of this one.
I think it made it very clear that Blue is not.
I think you also made it very clear that yes, we have to, because you dropped it on our lap.
Yeah.
Hey,
Honestly, I do love it.
hey, maybe you guys shouldn't live in my worlds. I'm just saying.
Hold
Maybe
on.
you guys should just stop.
You guys don't want baby dragons? Don't live in a place that has baby dragons.
Ooh, I need to eat. I got super busy.
Ooh. Yeah, eat.
But like I'm sick, so my stomach's like, yeah, everything you eat, I'm gonna vomit. So.
Yay!
Yay.
Everybody, I hope everybody had fun.
I did.
It was interesting. Yes, I enjoyed it.
How many of the red flowers do I get? Red blessings.
Let's say 6. And she'll give you as many snowdrop as you want that's within reason.
I mean, I can make my own, right?
You can grow your own flower. With druid crafting, you know.
Yeah. Did we not talk about a way that I could use druid craft to get seeds out of the flowers, though?
Yeah. No, you can.
Okay.
It was just she knows it's rare in this place.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. She was like, "I give you some."
I mean, if I could make my own, I probably wouldn't take any from her supply since she obviously can't.
We are bad at taking from people who offer things to us.
Listen. I probably would give her a few more seeds.
Too damn heroic.
Hey, this is your choice. I'd have snatched up those seeds and said, "You got any else? You got anything else?" Hey, let me get some of that, more of that red blessing.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
have advantage.
I mean, Blue will happily take the alcohol with her.
Boy.
So
Just
yeah,
not gonna talk about you throwing me off a cliff. It's fine.
It was a hip check, and it was fun.
Totally wasn't subconscious for the frustration heartbreak.
Actually, Blue would have been 100% likely to do that no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Question.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yep.
completely in character for her.
Does the baby sleep? Ever?
Does the baby sleep? Yes.
Okay.
I'm just glad Blue had the wherewithal to not try and knock Prim over either, because I was thinking of it, but I think she would have.
I would have wild shaped.
Yeah, well, she knows Saris well enough and is comfortable enough to do that with her. I don't think she is with Blue or with Prim.
no. Yeah. Also, Cyrus is like in intense pity mode right now with Blue.
I don't know why.
Mm.
You know that Blue's fine and will eventually recover.
Yeah.
Actually, I have like a small little checklist of what Blue needs to feel better. And the number one thing on it was to party with the entire team, like the entire party.
Yay.
That was
Yeah.
the big
Prim
thing.
did not check off the list.
Wow,
I mean,
Prim,
did she
ruined
notice?
it.
Yeah.
Did you notice?
Did I notice that Prim wasn't partying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she kept trying to get you to drink, and you didn't drink.
I mean, every single time you got distracted, she put it down and pretend that
Okay.
she drank it.
That's fair. Then yes.
All right, then Blue, roll an insight.
So I have to roll a deception.
Disadvantage. You were poisoned.
Yeah, it's disadvantage. It's a disadvantage.
You were very poisoned. That's a 10.
Yeah, Prim
Deception.
gotta roll a deception. Oof.
My natural
No.
deception is 12. Come on.
I know.
I know.
Oof. Well, there's your answer.
I mean, you got Prim to drink once, and that's when she realized she doesn't fucking like alcohol.
Ew. Yeah, I mean, fair. It's not.
Good
No,
luck.
I mean, hey, but partying doesn't mean drinking.
I mean, does it to
Well,
Blue?
you were trying to stop everyone from doing stuff.
Dangerous stuff,
Yeah, but it's fun.
like jumping off a cliff.
That's fine.
That's
they
the
all
did
only
what
thing
died.
she tried to stop you from doing.
Hey,
Most of our
hey,
blood
it
stayed inside of us.
like
But-
half my blood
Yeah.
was it stayed inside
Actually,
of me.
all of the blood stain inside of us internal bleeding. It's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
Internal bleeding.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
I think after hitting the fucking bottom of the waterfall, Cyrus would have healed her poison and
Boo.
taken you to bed.
Boo.
Go home, you are drunk, friend.
Blue, go
What?
home. You're drunk.
Sleep it off.
Sorry, what was that? You're finally taking me to bed?
This is not the first time.
Huh?
This isn't the first time. It can't have been the first time.
No.
Clearly
Certainly
missing
probably
something. For...
won't be the last.
Haha.
Haha, sex jokes.
I mean, she probably would have been flirting if
Haha. Haha.
not with Blue.
I'm never gonna find love.
You'll see.
Is that a challenge to Chris?
Yes.
I mean,
Listen,
Yeah.
every time Blue hits on someone, they're fucking gay or married or
dead.
or dead. Or dead.
Or
I
they
did.
die.
I did hit on the skeleton. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you hit on a boner.
Yeah, you hit on the guy who ate people. How does that make you feel?
Fine.
Everyone there ate people though. It was fine. It's different culture.
Before he
God.
died.
Fair, but he wasn't like that anymore.
Listen.
Yeah.
There is a joke there that I'm not going to say.
Listen. He had very good bone structure.
Them cheekbones. He was all cheekbones.
What should the VOD be called? I didn't write any titles down. Fuck.
There was one, but they didn't really make a good title. There's something about Blue. It was Blue and the dragon.
It was definitely something over by the comet.
Yeah. There's something in that instance. I don't remember what it was though.
And you could just call it "You're the worst sister ever."
You killed
Also, I
me for a
think-
game of hide and seek.
That
Oh,
was
there we
it.
go.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Deadly
There we
hide and
go.
seek. Yeah. I think that's also the first time we've seen Blue call Story his sister.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Several times, yep.
Yeah, Blue doesn't know how to go about the whole family
of
line. So she's going with Story as her sister. And she's not thinking about Pride. She guessed that would technically make him a dad. But she also
Daddy-o.
thinks of Kaylin as her but she also thinks of Kaylin as her like more like a dad than that. And then she already thinks that she has it's a weird let's just say Blue's sense of family's fucked up because she lives in a goddamn circus. She lived in a goddamn circus and didn't have any structured family, so
Well, my mom
She
was
just-
always at work.
she just goes with, what sounds right to her. Whether or not it contradicts itself is, how it be.
Don't worry, D&D characters don't work if they don't have deep-seated problems with their family.
Or just
Yeah,
No, Blue
fucking
loves her
stupid.
family. Blue loves her family.
But does she not have any issues because of her family?
No, Blue likes her family from the circus.
Yes, she likes them.
But
Have
but what other
They've-
issues came from the circus?
They've been loving and supportive.
I mean, come on, it's an upgrade from the Hestia family.
yes, that.
And we
cult
still have
story.
no idea what the fuck is going on with.
Still not
Oh,
doing
the-
it.
I know what's going on with it.
Which I should technically know since I now have a cleric of Hestia.
the Calm Emotion gang.
Mm-hmm.
It fucking cracks me up that Kevin decided that it was the entire, that
The
everybody
entire turn
Yeah,
church.
did it. Yeah, he just decided it was the entire one, and then everyone seemed to go with it, and I was like,
It is a way to do world building. It's
all
yeah,
right.
that sounds right. Like, yeah.
Well, no, the church didn't go do it all. It was just on Amon. Amon didn't understand what you guys were fucking talking about. She's like, no, the rest of the church doesn't do that. What the fuck is
But
wrong
you might
with
have
you?
been brainwashed.
Fuck is wrong with you people? They would never
Yeah,
do something like that.
Yeah, she's like, what are you talking about? They don't need to do that. What do you mean?
Fuck are you on about?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Listen, it was very good. I was happy.
Yeah, it was a
I'm gonna end the VOD now.
Okay.
All right.